It's your boy Eli, the cool dad. Today we got Wednesday awareness. So when I'm doing these Wednesday awarenesses, like I really don't want to bring light to too much graphic things, but the reality of it is it's a lot of rough stuff that goes on in the world, and a lot of times we think as parents, as fathers, that it's not gonna happen to me. It's not gonna happen to my kid. And so some of these things, it may not be necessarily bringing awareness for you and your kid, but it may be something that you could pass along to somebody else's kid, or a way to help somebody else's child that you might see in danger or something like that. So today I'm gonna talk about a story. And I'm gonna put the actual, I don't wanna go too deep into the story. I don't wanna use names or anything like that, but it is a documented news article, and I'm gonna put the article in the description so y'all can watch it. So y'all can go and read it if you want to. But basically, a 2-year-old died. 2-year-old toddler died from starvation. The reason the 2-year-old died from starvation is because the parents were recently split, divorced, whatever the case may have been. They weren't living in the same home anymore. So it was just the 2-year-old and the father. Um, the father had apparently died from what appeared to be a heart attack. It was only the dad and the 2-year-old in the house. The dad died from a heart attack, and the child died from starvation afterwards, because obviously if the dad is dead, no one's there to feed the child. So in that period of time, they could only document that they had seen the father and the baby alive 14 days ahead of time. So it could have been up to 14 days that that baby was there with no food. And honestly, it's sad because no one still wouldn't have found the baby if apparently they were discovered by a social worker, because for whatever the reasons were ahead of this incident, the baby was already classified as vulnerable, and so it was required for a social worker to come and do a home check at least once a month, I believe, maybe twice a month. Uh, so yes, checks vulnerable. The toddler was classified as vulnerable and subject to checks at least once a month by Children's Services. So with that being said, that's the only reason that anybody even discovered that, one, the dad was dead, that two, the baby had followed death by starvation. Um and so what we need to do, think about it here, is obviously, I mean, you want to keep your health up, especially if it's you, and you the main source of taking care of another human in general, but especially a toddler or an infant. Then you got to be doing whatever it is. Keep your stress levels low. Keep your stress levels low, because he died from a heart attack. So you got to keep your stress levels low. You got to watch what you're eating. You got to put some healthy things inside of your body. I'm not saying go vegan, do nothing drastic, but make sure you getting a little exercise in, even if it's just some push-ups in the house, some jumping jacks, something. Go outside, get some fresh air. It's good for your heart. It's good for your body. It's good for your mind. Um, Therapy's not for everybody. If you stressing a lot, therapy's not for everybody. But maybe find a little call line where you can call and just talk to somebody random if it's things that you need to get off your chest and you need a real person to hear you, but maybe not a person that you have to look at every day at work, or that you may judge you as such as a family member. Um, but talk to your family, talk to your friends. Find a dad group on Facebook or something like that, and just get your mental health right. Because I don't know what caused the heart attack. It could have been physical health. It could have been mental health. That was a stress induced heart attack. Anything like that. So these are things we have to be aware of when we're taking care of children. We need to make sure we're taking care of ourselves to be able to take care of them. That's for dads and moms alike, really anybody. Um, shit, even if you're having somebody watch your child, I'm not dropping my child off with no family member that I know just been stressing and angry and bothered and frustrated because they're gonna have a little they're gonna have lack of patience with my child, or even they could do something. My child could do something. Children do random things. It's not that they're bad, but children do random things. They're still learning what's right, what's wrong. They're exploring stuff that older human wouldn't do, and it may stress you out or push you over the verge to just have a heart attack or something. You never know. So I wouldn't even want my child around somebody that is stressing, that mental health isn't completely in check. So take care of yourself. Check on others around you. That's another big thing. Awareness also. Okay, cool. You saying to yourself, well, I'm healthy. I'm good. I'm not worried about that. My child's healthy. I'm always gonna make sure my child's fed. Even if I'm not feeding my child, my wife will, my girlfriend will, my baby mom will, or my mom will, my dad will. I have support. I have a village. This will never happen to me. Cool. You know somebody that doesn't. I promise you, you know somebody, even if y'all are not friends, even if y'all might just be associates, co-workers or something, you know somebody that doesn't have that same village as you. So with that, check on people. Y'all don't have to be best friends. You see somebody not showing up to work for a couple days. Yeah, it's not your business, but maybe if you got their number, just check on them. Hey, I ain't seen you a while. You good? Oh, all right. They might think you just being nosy, but it's better than them dead on the floor and their baby they're dying. Because if somebody would have checked on them and came over when the baby was in the process of starving and dying rather than starved and dead, then maybe they couldn't have saved the dad, but the baby would have still been alive today. So that's a big thing. Even with the mom, if you are separated with somebody, y'all have a kid together, I just feel like you should still be calling that kid every day. Even if it's not every day, 48 hours, something. You need to be getting some type of visual. If you ain't calling because, okay, some people, maybe the 2-year-old's not talking, so what am I really doing? Now I'm calling the mom's phone, I'm calling the dad's phone, whatever the case is, da 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 da. Y'all might have had a big falling out. But you need to have some type of, and it's not like I hate to say it like this because it's not like a kidnapping or something, but you need some proof of life. You need to be getting some type of proof of life every day. Because you never know. You never know what could happen. You never know what could be going on. You never know. You can't assume everything will be perfect, especially in the world we live in today. They could be missing and you wouldn't know that they was missing because you're not checking on them. And that's just, you don't have to be in love with somebody to check on them. Y'all share a kid together, y'all share a child together. You need to make sure that they're good regardless, especially if you the man in the relationship. And I say relationship as in that's exactly what it is. I don't mean y'all together still, but y'all have some form of relationship together, even if it's co-parenting, if it's just, if it's a friendship, whatever it is, it's still some form of relationship. If you're the man, the protector, the provider in that relationship, you should be checking on people every day. Even if you're not, even if you're an uncle, if you're anything, a friend, check on somebody. Check on somebody. You know your kid's good, check on somebody. Somebody might be having a rough time. Somebody might be going through something. And it may not be this drastic to where a child's about to die. But maybe somebody's low on money and they not having enough to get their child diapers. And so now they kid is getting a bad rash because they doing some other little method to try to keep their baby clean. Maybe they don't have soap in the house right now. Maybe they don't have food in the house. Maybe they don't have the proper milk in the house. Just check on people. You never know, because things like this happen all the time. It's sad to say that this is an incident that I came across and I highlighted, but things like this happen all the time. So please check on each other, check on yourself, make sure you're doing good, talk to others, find people that you're comfortable with talking to, get your mental health, your physical health in check. Help others do the same. Especially as dads, we gotta stick together because dads, a lot of times, like I said, I just said it. You're supposed to be the protector and the provider, but who checks on and protects the protector? A lot of times nobody does. So we gotta look out for each other and make sure we good. Otherwise, anything can go wrong. If the head of the household falls, the household will fall. And that's just how it is. So this is Wednesday awareness, and I hope that I'm bringing some type of awareness to somebody. Like I said, check on each other. This is not to harp on a bad situation. It's only to help prevent something from happening in any way we can. So if y'all want, I'm gonna put the link to this article in the description. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Especially when I post the Wednesday awareness videos, please share those videos because you never know who could be encountering something that's going on and that I might mention, a topic that I might mention, and I may actually list something that could help somebody. It may seem insignificant to you, it may seem broad and general to you, but somebody else might not have thought about it. It may give them an aha moment. It may save a child's life. It may save their life. So please share the video.